Up here, that's fine.
And head out that way. Here you go. Great group. Hey, I'm sorry we did, but we can.
No, that was amazing.
Okay.
Actually, you got a movie coming out, right?
Well, it's not my movie, but they are making the feature film of my story, which I'm honored at. Annette Bening's been announced to play me. So,
right.
you know, I can't be any more flattered than that.
Do you feel like it's a lot of pressure to being a role model for women?
No, I mean, it's an honor. I don't feel too much pressure in my life.
Right. And why is this program so special to you? And how do you feel like it's helping out like older people?
Well, you know, the seniors aren't any different from the rest of our population. We are a sedentary group. I mean, I'm not, and Bonnie's not. We're athletes, but we want to make sure that the whole rest of the country, the nation, feels all the you know, what you get from the endorphins of moving your body, of enjoying the great outdoors, of meeting your community and walking together. Everwalk is all about, you know, let's get out and engage in our world, in our community. That's what we're about.
And 2021, what are your goals, challenges? Are we going to do another swim?
No, I've retired from swimming. The Cuba swim was my holy grail. I had wanted to do it all my life since the age of 9, and I did hold a number of world records in the ocean, Manhattan Island, a number of other ones, but it was always about Cuba, and I chased that dream for 35 years, and I tried it 5 times, almost died once, so when I made it, that was over. I can look at the globe and see the Earth is 7/8 water.
Oh, wow.
There are a lot of places to swim, but I'm done at swimming. I want to do other things now, and I am, you know, doing all kinds of other things.
Beautiful. Lastly, what would you say for the women who don't feel empowered? What would you say to them?
I say don't listen to limitations. Don't look at your healthcare company that tells you at the age of 71, which is my age now,
oh, wow.
The average person should be feeling achy in the morning, feel like you can't do anything. Bull. You get up and you look in the mirror and you say, don't tell me how I feel. I'll tell you how I feel, and I feel strong and agile. I got no aches whatsoever. So don't let someone else dictate to you what your limitations should be. Get real, and you do what you want to do.
Beautiful. If people want to hit up the website or your social media?
Yeah, it's at everwalk.com, and we have an app, the Everwalk app, and people follow me as well on Facebook, Diana Nyad. You know, I'm just all about people chasing their dreams, no matter how big or small they are.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, Diane.
Thank you. Take care.
How's it going? What's your name and what are we doing today?
Bonnie Stoll, and that's my partner in business, Diana Nyad, and we have started Everwalk, which is a movement. It's this country of the United States has become the most sedentary country in the world. We're just trying to get people up and walking. Everybody walked a mile a day, we'd all be better off.
Right. Is it especially better for older folks?
Well, I mean, I was a runner my whole life, and I'm so happy not to be running now. And walking does the trick. Walking does the trick, and kids are walking now. Running is more efficient. Walking is much easier on the body.
Beautiful. And for this event here, you're doing it every month?
We do the first Saturday of every month at Pan Pacific, and it's a loop that we do. So we offer 1 mile, which is 1 loop, to 5 miles, which is 5 loops.
Beautiful. I noticed also Diana, she's famous for swimming.
Yeah, she swam, the only person ever to swim from Cuba to Key West, Florida.
And she has like a movie coming out, like
yes.
What are your thoughts of her having a whole movie?
I think she deserves it. She doesn't only talk the talk; she walks the walk.
People, lastly, what would you kind of advice would you give people who want to start out on their health tips, but like it's the pandemic and they're kind of shy?
Yeah, well, listen, I don't blame them, and safety first, but walk to the mailbox. If you're just starting out, it sounds like a lot. It sounds like it's not much, but it's a lot for some people. Then you'll get a 1/4 mile, and just keep building up to a mile. You walk a mile every day, you are going to feel better every day.
Beautiful. If people want to hit you up on social media or website, what can they do?
Everwalk.com.
Beautiful. Thanks so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thanks, friend.
That's one of the few things we've been able to outdoors. Seeing a lot of head nodding. Fantastic. I know it's been a tough year for a lot of people. Anybody got anything inspirational to say on the positive end of things? But I will say,
This side of the veil.
we all know that people have had devastating health and financial and personal things happen. But to look on, if you can, on the positive side of it, I know personally for me, not able to work this last year because travel was out. And if you don't mind, I'm trying to talk over you. Thank you. I have just all of a sudden embraced a lot of life values that because I was feeling so self-important and getting on the plane to the next appearance and whatnot, have not been able to do. I've been with my aging dog through the twilight of his life. And instead of being away, calling the dog sitter to find out if his legs are failing, I've been cooking for the first time. I'm not saying it's anything
It's pretty good.
of edible, quality, and I've been taking care of Bonnie. She had shoulder surgery recently, so we've been going through that. So I must say, instead of saying, it irked me. I don't know about you, but at the end of 2020, there was this big word out to say, let's get rid of this year. Let's look back at it as a horrible time of life.
It's okay.
I don't want to look at any time of my life. It's just been a waste. I want to look back and say, is there something I can grasp onto? So can anybody add to that? Was this last year good for anything, for anybody?
Good for hygiene.
Everything. Why do you say that?
Because I didn't have problems with anybody because I couldn't see it.
Oh, that's one way to look at it. Yes.
Since you started the 1 Mile Club in July, I've been walking every day.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
Consistent.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
That's where we in California luck out.
Yeah.
We have the opportunity and the luxury of being able to get outside anytime we want and walk. There you
6
go.
miles a day. Woo! Yes.
I actually have been able to, I have 2 friends, one's in Europe and one's in New York.
That's it? Done?
And that's it, that's 2 friends. And we lost touch, and every week we were now on Zoom together.
Oh, that's nice.
Denmark, LA, New York,
Great.
right? And I actually just moved to LA about 4 months ago, from a place that everybody left here to go to, the Mountain West. And, it's been great. So
Welcome.
Great.
Thank you.
Welcome today. We have a number of new faces today.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
You could take that down. We're outside.
Can't hear you. Yeah.
I think it's been a tremendous shift for all of us to stop and do some of the things that we have not done. I've been giving friends challenges to do certain things. I'm an organizer, so
Okay.
let's get organized in so many different things that we can do. And I just got busy.
Excellent. You didn't waste this year.
No.
You got
I don't
busy.
know one person
Nice.
who got a cold this year.
Yeah,
Right.
there you go.
And that's a beautiful
Thank you,
thing.
masks.
And I must say, just so I know, a lot of you are new to Everwalk, and a lot of you are old. I don't mean old, but old to Everwalk. And there are a number of people here who have been with us on our epic walks. We've arranged so far and done 4 epic walks around the country. Beautiful, the Canadian border to Seattle, Boston up to Cape Elizabeth, Maine. And we've loved those, and it broke our hearts to cancel this year's event. We were going to go Newport, Rhode Island to Boston, walks around Nantucket, but not only was it the wrong thing, we couldn't get the hotels organized this far in advance and all, we just had to put it off. But honestly, and I'm glad you mentioned the Everwalk Mile, that's beginning to be our focus. So many of you, if you walk 6 miles a day, Peggy Paul here is our superstar at Everwalk. Raise your hand, Peggy. And,
Everybody writes in.
everybody writes and says, that's gotta
Peggy
be a
Paul.
lie. She did not walk 22 miles this morning.
But in reality, she has.
But she does. She just buzzes along, and a lot of people here. Marty Kennedy, raise your hand. Is a superstar walker. Has walked, places all over the world, and so we are beginning though to think. What are we about? We are about trying to change America, and COVID has done it already, into a nation of walkers instead of sitters. So we've instituted something this year called the Everwalk Mile, thinking that, yeah, you may walk a lot more than that and a mile isn't much, but wouldn't that be an epic achievement if a large segment of our population started walking a mile every day. You can walk more, but you just, it's your habit.
Jana has it.
There's Jana. Jana. Oh, Simon, come up here, Simon.
This is our little superstar.
Simon is our superstar skinwalker. Nice to see you, Simon.
Loved it. Why would they love somebody chasing?
We do a 1 mile loop. You have 5 times.
So I've been dealing with that, and that's played a role in that whole thing.
To Stevie's on Pico, what should I get?
You should definitely try our seafood gumbo. Gumbo, if you're not familiar with it, it's more of a stocky soup made out of a roux, which is like flour and oil, and it does take a long process to make, but once it's finished, it's a beautiful dish. We add king crab legs in it, we have smoked chicken, and smoked sausage. We actually put 2 types of sausage in our gumbo. We do an andouille sausage that's very traditional in New Orleans, and we also add beef hot link in it, which makes it so flavorful and savory. And then we add like shrimp and the king crab. It makes it sweet and salty and fully loaded.
Wow.
So I definitely recommend trying that. Also, that's super close to my heart is our fried chicken. We smoke our chicken first, then deep fry it, so it's super flavorful. As soon as you bite into it, it's like a burst of smoky and just hot fried chicken.
Sounds delicious.